And my name is Ronald Regan Fox. As you're very much aware that I give you intellect of common sense all the time, and all the wisdom that I give you towards common sense and natural best of the best wisdom in academics into common sense and theory. So today's topic is all about theory that you study in university and common sense. The difference between those professors or people you see in parliament or head of state and people in authority who read a lot of books, the mind they have, the difference between the mind they have, those in authority, and the difference or with common sense. Now you look, I give you an example. You see all these books here. I studied open universities. I went to Kingston University. I studied a lot of books. They didn't employ me for the course that I did and the degree that I did. So I studied a lot of books. They gave me a lot of paperwork, lots of homework. I did all what I had to do to make sure that I get a living or to get a degree. But I've got all the certificates and my degrees in my house. Do you understand? I've got everything that I need for the education through the UK system institutions in my property. I never use them for the job that I need to get. All I'm trying to say is that university does not guarantee your success, or this institution, whatever they are teaching people. It doesn't guarantee income or earning a lot of money in their community. But the point that I'm trying to make here today is all about common sense and theory. So people who go to professors, those people you see in parliament calling themselves their professors, bachelor's degree, whatever, they talk using wisdom. It's the power of the mind. They read theory. So the point I have today is that if someone has got common sense and someone has got wisdom from theory books, but telling you what to do from what they read, from information of the books, who's much more better? Would you believe someone who read a lot of books like this to tell you what to do because of theory that they read from a mind of another person who wrote a book for them? Or would you consider someone who used common sense and has done practicals to determine what is the problem that you have, or someone who read a lot of books? So back to the point here, my friends, please concentrate. This is a very big point that Western community and Western enterprise organization and all these people that you see in institution in power of authority, they read a lot of books. They have a lot of knowledge through books that were written by someone else. So someone else made investigation or someone else wrote information for them to follow. So they follow another person's thinking. They don't follow their own thinking to tell you what to do. They follow what they have in the book for you to do. So all of them read a lot of books. They are from university, but they studied books. So they have all information and the brain of another man into the books, and they put them in the mind, or they put them at the back of their mind, and they come and detect what you should do from another person's brain. Because what I'm trying to say in simple terms for those who have low mental capacity or those who think low is that these are books right here. So these books are written by somebody. So somebody to follow terms and conditions about healthcare and about my degree. So I have to follow this person who wrote this book to do what he's telling me what to do in his or her own book, according to her own or his own knowledge. He wrote a book for me to study, to come and put it in practice in everyday life. So now, when I think about it deep, I think about that this person, wrote a lot of books. It was the right book, but I'm following his mind. I'm not following my mind. I'm following his mind. So it comes to the simple answer today that people write a lot of books, and all these institutions in British society, all people in authority, they follow theory that people read a lot of books using another person's mind into workplace, but they don't have common sense. So I'm coming back to the point that common sense is more powerful than the theory books that you study. If you add on common sense and then the theory books you study, you achieve a lot of things. But these guys who read other people's books and have a lot of theory, who are in parliament and power of authority by using theory work or theory books that they study but tell you what to do, they earn more than £25,000, or they go like £3,000 a week. Members of parliament and all these people, they're earning a lot of money, but from theory books. So what I encourage all those people in power of authority, councils, nurses, those who work in government officials, those who work in big powerful organizations, let them come down to the local people and practice what these local people do practically before you represent people. If you are there to represent anybody in the UK or anybody you have power of authority, have you practiced it? Do you understand the local man, how they live practically? Do it practically, then you can represent somebody. But if you never practice it practically, but they selected you and you have knowledge of the books, but you're representing people, it doesn't make sense really. So back to my viewers, think about it. People who have a lot of theory and degrees where they read a lot of books, but they haven't done the job practically, they don't have the knowledge about it. They don't have the common sense about it. But we are here every day, power of the mind, war of words. But have they done it practically? So it's all about theory and common sense. So I respect most of the time people who have common sense and have done the job practically than those who have read a lot of books but they are in power of authority because they have a brain and the mind of someone else because they studied a lot of books. So hope you guys understand my point today. It's all about those who say that they are professors because they have a lot of information from books of another person. They read a lot of books from another person's mind and common sense. Nice to meet you once again. Education. Focus about the point I say. Think about it. Ronald Regan, folks. I love you all. Bye-bye.